Hello, and welcome to the Practical English Podcast, the show where we help you with the English you need for everyday situations. I'm your host, Mike.
And I'm Angela. It's great to be with you today. We've got a really useful topic lined up, going to the supermarket.
That's right, it's something almost everyone has to do, but it can be a bit daunting if you're not familiar with the specific vocabulary and phrases. We're going to walk you through a typical supermarket trip, from the moment you walk in to the moment you pay and leave.
Exactly. By the end of this episode, you'll feel much more confident navigating the aisles. So let's get started. Mike, what's the very first thing you do when you get to the supermarket?
Well, before I even start thinking about my shopping list, I need something to put my groceries in. You need to grab either a shopping cart or a shopping basket.
Right. A shopping cart, which is the big metal thing on wheels, is also called a trolley in British English. If you're just picking up a few things, you might just need a smaller, handheld shopping basket.
Usually they're stacked right by the entrance. But if for some reason you can't find them, you can ask an employee a simple question like, "Excuse me, where are the shopping carts?"
Okay, so you've got your cart. Now you have to find everything on your list. Big supermarkets can be like a maze.
They really can. A good place to start is the store directory. It's usually a large sign near the entrance that lists which items are in which aisle. An aisle is the long path between shelves.
Right, so you might see something like aisle 5, pasta, rice, and canned goods. That helps you plan your route so you're not walking back and forth across the store.
Okay, so let's move into the main part of the shopping trip. Finding what you need and, crucially, asking for help when you can't. This is where most learners get a little nervous.
Absolutely, and it helps to know the general layout. Usually the fresh produce, that's fruits and vegetables, is near the entrance. Then you might have the bakery and the meat and seafood counters along the back wall.
I can understand that, but supermarket employees are there to help. The key is to be polite. Always start with "excuse me" to get their attention.
Exactly. So let's say I'm looking for olive oil. I could ask, "Excuse me, where can I find the olive oil?" Or a slightly more formal version is, "Could you tell me where the olive oil is?"
Another very common and friendly way to ask is, "Excuse me, I'm looking for olive oil." The employee will then direct you. They'll probably say something like, "It's in aisle 7, about halfway down on your right."
Right. Notice the prepositions they use. In aisle 7, halfway down, on your right. Listening for those little words is really important.
What if you're looking for a specific brand or type of product and you're not sure if the store has it?
That's a great question. In that case, you can use the verb to carry. You could ask, "Do you carry coconut flour?" It's a way of asking if they stock or sell that item.
Or you can just ask, "Do you have any coconut flour?" Let's do a quick role play. Angela, you be the shopper looking for something tricky, and I'll be the helpful employee.
Okay, sounds good. Excuse me, I'm trying to find almond milk, the unsweetened kind.
Of course. You'll find the almond milk in the dairy aisle, which is aisle 2. The regular milk is next to the regular milk. We also have some shelf-stable almond milk in the natural food section, over in aisle 10.
Oh, perfect. Thank you for your help.
You're very welcome. Have a nice day.
See, simple, polite, and you get the information you need. And it's common for employees to give you multiple locations if an item is stocked in different places.
Okay, one more scenario here. What if you go to the shelf and it's empty? The spot for your favorite yogurt is bare.
The worst feeling. You can find an employee and ask, "Excuse me, are you out of the Greek yogurt?" Out of means you have no more stock.
You could also ask, "Do you have any more Greek yogurt in the back?" The back refers to the stock room, where they keep extra inventory.
That's a good one. Sometimes they'll be able to go and get it for you.
Okay, let's move on to another potentially tricky area, the specialty counters. I'm talking about the deli counter, the butcher, or the bakery.
Yes, this is where you have to interact directly with someone to order exactly what you want. You can't just pick it off a shelf.
The key here is being specific about quantity. In the United States, at the deli or butcher, we typically use pounds and ounces for weight.
Right, so when it's your turn, the person behind the counter will say something like, "Who's next?" or "I can help, who's next?" You can then make eye contact and step forward.
And you can start your order with phrases like, "I'd like," or "Can I get?" For example, "Hi, I'd like half a pound of smoked turkey, please.
Or, can I get a pound of the Swiss cheese? After you ask for meat or cheese, they will almost always ask you how you want it sliced.
Yes, they'll say, how would you like that sliced? You can respond with, thinly, please, or a little thicker than normal. Or just, a medium thickness is fine.
They will often slice one piece and show it to you for approval, asking, does this look okay? You can say, yes, that's perfect, or could you go a little thinner?
Once they're done with your first item, they'll ask, anything else for you today? If you need more things, you can say, yes, I also need, and continue your order. If you're finished, you can say, no, that's everything, thank you.
What if you're not sure what you want? It can be overwhelming with so many choices.
That's a great time to ask for a recommendation. You could say, what kind of ham would you recommend for sandwiches? Or at the bakery, what's your most popular type of bread?
That's a fantastic tip. The staff are usually very knowledgeable. You can even sometimes ask for a small sample at the deli counter by saying, could I try a little piece of that cheddar?
Okay, your cart is full. You've been to the deli, you've found everything on your list. Now it's time for the final challenge, the checkout.
The checkout counter, or checkout lane. First, you have to choose a line. Some stores have an express lane for shoppers with only a few items, like 10 items or less.
Right. Once it's your turn, you'll put your items on the conveyor belt. The cashier, the person who takes your payment, will usually greet you with, hello, how are you? And maybe, did you find everything you were looking for today?
A simple, yes, thank you, is a perfect response. As they are scanning your items, they might ask, do you have a loyalty card or a rewards card?
If you have one, you can hand it to them or scan it. If not, just say, no, I don't. Then comes a very important question these days, the bag situation.
Because many places now charge for bags or encourage you to bring your own reusable ones. The cashier will likely ask, will you need any bags today? Or simply, need a bag?
You can answer, yes, I'll need 2, please. Or if you brought your own, no thank you, I have my own. At this point, the cashier will give you your total cost. They'll say, your total comes to $52.38, and then ask how you want to pay.
Right. The question will be something like, will that be cash or card? Or how will you be paying? You can simply say, by card, please, or I'll pay with cash. If you're paying by card, the card machine will have instructions, but the cashier might also guide you saying, you can insert your card now, or go ahead and tap your card whenever you're ready.
After the payment is complete, they will give you your receipt. They might ask, would you like your receipt, or just hand it to you and say, here is your receipt.
And that's pretty much it. They'll usually finish with a pleasantry like, have a great day, or take care.
And the polite response is always, thanks, you too. And just like that, you've successfully completed your supermarket trip in English.
Whew, that was a lot of information, but it covers almost every interaction you're likely to have.
It was. Let's do a very quick recap of the absolute essential phrases. For finding things, remember, excuse me, where can I find?
At the deli counter, remember, I'd like half a pound of, or can I get 2 of those?
And at the checkout, be ready to answer questions about bags and loyalty cards, and to say how you'll pay. By card, please.
With those phrases in your toolkit, you'll be able to handle a supermarket trip with confidence. Practice them out loud so they feel natural when you need to use them.
That's all the time we have for today on the Practical English Podcast. We hope you found this episode helpful.
Thanks for listening. Join us next time when we'll be discussing how to order food at a restaurant. Until then, happy shopping!
Bye for now.